Sean, what's that?
This? What's this? This is the secret, my man. This is it. This is that's cable. This is the secret to running Airbnbs without losing your freaking mind. I'm gonna show you what it is. And I'm not talking about this hammer or nails, because that's what we're using to put up. And I'm not talking about this camera bag full of gear. This is how you guys normally see me. And we're not talking about this either. It's this. Before I show you what's inside of this box, I'm going to tell you why you need it. And before I tell you why you need it, I want you to like this video and I want you to subscribe. Airbnb hosts around the world need to know what this is, because everybody else wants to sell you a course on it. Can you believe it? There's actually a course on this box. How cool is that? Okay, so this box, what is it? It's a storage box. Where does it go? It goes in the closet in the bedroom. And why do we put these in the closet in the bedroom? Is because we don't want to take up a closet and make it a dedicated closet for storage, right? There's something called a maid closet in a course that's out there right now. A lot of people have storage closets. All of you who have Airbnb homes, I know that you all dedicate a closet. You put a lock, like a smart lock with a keypad, and your housekeeper gets their towels and their sheets and stuff from it, right? Well, in apartment complexes, which we do, we've got like 80 apartments. There's not enough closet space. We can't rob one of our guests of the only closet that they get. So what we do is we create these locks. We have these smart locks. They're called luggage locks, and they're 3-digit dial locks. They look just like this. And what you do is you pretty much put it through the top here, and you lock it, just like luggage. And so that way a housekeeper, all they have to do is know the code, they take it off, and they can access it. So let's take a look at what's inside of this. Now this is not complete, all right, but this is a lot of what you need. So we talked about in a previous video, I'm going to walk over here. You don't have to look yet. We have these, right? This is regular coffee, and this is regular coffee. Which is better to leave out for a guest? Do you want them to use all of it, or do you want them to use some of it, right? So we have these. These look much cooler in photos, and we leave the rest of the coffee. We leave the rest of the decaf. We leave the rest of the sugar. We leave a box of tea, which they don't need all of the tea, they just need some bags, a good variety, and the rest of the filters here, right? So our coffee station is one of the main things that goes in here. We separate the coffee station and the perishables from our cleaning supplies. We put like a divider in it, and then on that side, we have a spare shower liner. You know how many people don't properly clean shower liners? These have to be replaced. So even if you clean them regularly, they still get grody and mildewy. So if you have shower liners in your home, you need to replace those. We also have emergency cleaning supplies. If a housekeeper cannot show up to work, they have their own cleaning caddies with us. If a housekeeper does not show up to work and we need to send somebody to clean, we have enough cleaning supplies in here that they can do their job and clean the place if the housekeeper no-shows. That's what's in here. Also, we have little makeup wipes, right? So because towels get stained, and makeup wipes are a cheap alternative to having towels stained. This is a large container of laundry detergent, which we don't keep them this large, but I put this in here just for dramatic effect. You should have extra laundry detergent. You should also have extra sheets in case somebody stains and destroys all of your sheets. You should have a spare emergency sheet for the bed. You should have emergency towels, all sorts of stuff like that. And then also in this case, if you have parking passes for your property, you should have spare parking passes. If you use keys and you don't have a keyless entry solution yet, you should put spare keys in here. If you have amenities wristbands, like a pool wristband, you should put those in here too. So this case here will supply you with all of the emergency supplies that somebody needs, but it also supply you with a great way to do inventory control with things like coffee, so that way you don't give the ghost away to guests. Another thing, since we're talking about like what you should give to guests, a lot of people like to use bottled water, but let me show you this. I think that every Airbnb should have a Brita filter. This seems more like home. If you don't have one of these, which is a water filter on the fridge, allows you to have filtered water, don't just put water bottles. You should have one of these in your home, and then you can put water bottles by the bed, but in the kitchen you should have a Brita water filter. It just seems more like home, doesn't it? So with that said, what's another thing that you should have? We're going to do another video on this. I think there's so many things you should have. No smoking signs. Bonus. I think you should have these in your home. You put them on the wall, probably like in the kitchen or in the living room, because people like to smoke, and you should do everything in your power to prevent them from doing so. So everything that you see in your home that you wish that you didn't give the guest like a bucket of, but you want an easy way to not have to go to the store back and forth or go to a centralized storage compartment, every apartment could have a caddy with all the stuff that you ever need. This is the secret to save your housekeeper's time and your manager's time. Because if a guest steals a parking pass, instead of your manager having to make a new parking pass and go to the building, you just tell the housekeeper to pull it from here. You just make a bunch of extras. And if the housekeeper's missing anything, cleaning supplies, or the guest does something stupid and you need an emergency set of sheets or emergency, couple of towels, it can be in this crate. That is one of the coolest tips that I can give you to help you run multiple Airbnbs. Because if you have one or two, you're probably gonna keep all this stuff in your home, but the moment you have 5, 10, 20 apartments, this becomes your solution. So thank you for watching Airbnb Automated. Make sure to like this video. Did I ask you? Yes, I did, but I'm gonna repeat it. Like this video. Help everybody, every Airbnb host in the world know that this is a cheap solution. This case costs like $40 or $30, and the lock's like $5. So this is a $40 solution to tons and tons of headaches. Thank you for watching Airbnb Automated, and I'll see you on the other side.